welcome and Merry Christmas. For a few more minutes, I'm here. Fnard's here. Azaka's here.
Hey,
Yo-Yo
Hello.
had to go to sleep because he's weak and has to work in the morning. How was everybody's Christmas? We're about to play some Zomboid. I got a bunch of new toys for the stream. I've got a stream deck, which is not set up yet. I've got brand new earphones, which aren't charged because they're wireless. So the earphones that go short won't do that anymore. And I got, guys, ready? I'm going to be so good at games now. I got a gaming chair.
gaming chair.
I'm going to be so good at the finals now. Because they say when you get a gaming
Yay.
chair, you become better at games. It's a Warhammer gaming chair, too, which is kind of funny.
What movie we talking about?
What?
How was the movie? Moore asks.
Oh, Merry Christmas. How was the movie? Or it's still in plans? Oh, I thought you got arms replacement. Win gaming chair. I don't know what movie. Because I talk about going to see a movie on Christmas Eve. We didn't do that this year. That is a typical thing we do. My wallet just fell out of my pocket. We talked about you a lot, though, more.
Yeah, we had an hour-long conversation about you. So, enjoy that weirdness.
It was mostly based off the fact that we kept Warhammer gaming chair doesn't have Warhammers on it. It has the Ultramarines logo on the back and the Aquila of the Emperor on the front. Why does everything have a fucking app that it needs? That's support? Okay. New earphones. Well, that's interesting. I wonder what could be said about me for an hour. Well, it started off talking about the fact that I know that you don't live in that town specifically, but the area around where you live, specifically the area that you described as your like ancestral home world, is currently the coldest place on the earth, which is an interesting fact. And then we talked about like the food from that area and how
then we talked about the
real you are.
region, Russia in general. Then we were watching YouTube videos of people cutting cold chunks of meat.
Yeah, it's what was it called? You've talked about it before. Igboga, something like that.
The pepper spice or whatever.
The fish in the frozen fish cubes or slices in that pepper spice. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, you'd be surprised how long you can jaw on about random stuff.
When everyone's
Also,
sugar
Ted
drunk
was
and...
like, "Man, I hate that guy." I just,
Yeah. He's not a subscriber. What the fuck? No, I kid. Alright. I am just getting my earphones like set up. Zaka, let me know when you actually are loaded in, which is probably already.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
I
should stop. I should charge my earphones later.
I need calories
Indigirka, yeah, Indigirka. I don't know if it wasn't specifically described as like a salad, but there was this guy who looked like how you described you look like, and he had a frozen fish, and he was just slicing thin slices off the frozen fish. Don't cut the cord, that would be sad, or it's wireless. It is wireless, yes. And then he dipped the fish into this bowl, which seemed to contain just a blackness at the bottom, but didn't actually come off on the fish. And then he ate it, and Fnord was like, was that a performative dip? Was there nothing in that bowl? And then Yo-Yo looked it up, and he was like, I think that's called Indigirka. And I was like, Indigirka? Moore talked about that. And
That is almost exactly how that conversation went. It's a very good retelling. You may not know this, but Ted used to be a terrible storyteller, and he's come a long way.
All children are terrible storytellers.
I suppose that's true. I really shouldn't.
It's not a me thing. That is a all children thing. I promise you. Oh, my character's bored. How long has it been since I set those traps? Last game. I don't remember.
I think you did it just at the end of the session, so not long
Okay,
at all.
so not long at all. So I'll wait at least another day before I walk out there. I need to walk around outside for a little bit and be less bored. This is going to be a very chillaxed session. It's going to be a lot of taking care of the home, just chitty chatting after Christmas. It's literally me for FRFR, but about terrible storyteller. But I guess Ted got a lot better now. I am much better.
You know, if you're literally just walking around, you could be up on the roof making walls.
I was walking around scavenging, but yes, or foraging.
Yeah, if you're doing a thing, you're doing a thing.
You're not wrong. I don't think I have the book read right now, which means that I'm getting very little XP. Yeah. Now I am level 8. I only have 2 levels left.
Level 8 is pretty much as good as you need, but it's certainly worth reading the book if you're going to do a lot of carpentry and can get to the highest levels.
Foraging.
It will matter. Getting to level 10 will matter for, I think, the hit points of the walls and stuff.
Again, I'm talking about foraging, not.
Oh, foraging. I guess
I've got the book for whatchamacallit read.
Do you not? Oh, do you not? You have the foraging book, right? You have access to it.
I believe we have access to it. I simply have not read it.
That's fine.
Hello, Moo. Hello. I did check to make sure you got up your stairs safely, and when I saw you go into your house, I sped away. Last time I left Moo, and I left before he was for sure inside the house. It turns out within 5 seconds of us turning away and him getting out of the car, he fell flat on his fucking ass. And then to add insult to injury, we just drove away because we looked behind us and did not see him because he was ass first on the ground.
That's a bitch. That's a bitch. Yeah, I always try to wait until the door is open and they're stepping in, and the one time you don't is the one time that someone falls on their face.
I mean, hilariously, me and Ex Librissa were sitting there saying we should wait, but he's a big boy and we got to get home. And I don't know, he's probably fine. And as we were probably saying he's probably fine, he was laying fucking, supine on the ground. Directly behind our car.
It's a good thing you didn't
reverse back. Yeah, we would have killed him. It was pretty damn hilarious, all said and done. Any injury or situation like that where you can get up and laugh away from is good for me. This wood is just slightly too far.
Oh, that's annoying. I'm gonna get you some more wood in a minute.
I'm gonna need it. I already almost used up everything that's up here. Anyway, so yeah. I had a pretty good Christmas. I hope everyone else did too.
I hope.
For sure? Good. True friends? Yeah, well. What friend hasn't left you laying fully flat on the ground in the middle of the road before?
I need a pair of foam pants.
Did you walk away from your computer?
Who?
You.
No.
Your connection just suddenly turned to shit.
No. No, it's no shit?
It's not great.
Huh. I mean, I just pulled out my headphone and put it back in. I don't know if
that sounds. You sound better now.
These are getting old. Like I mentioned, they're starting to.
I just got a new
hit
one.
That wear and tear thing. I love these, but sadly.
Did you say I got them for you?
Yeah, for Christmas 2 or 3 years ago.
What brand are they?
There's an H and an X on them.
I don't even know. I'm wearing Razor, which is ones that Dad did all this research.
It says Hyper.
Oh,
on the
HyperX
top.
probably. HyperX, that makes sense. That's actually the brand that my keyboard is, and I really love my keyboard, so it makes sense that they made a good product. Minor bruising, ego obliterated. Yeah, that sounds about right.
It's amazing. It's not only are they very comfortable, they also suppress sound really well. Like apparently people have been in my house talking and thinking that I was ignoring them, but I just couldn't hear them. And it's good sound quality, and the microphone. The microphone's a weak point, but only recently has it started like giving way.
Your microphone sounds really good for an integrated microphone.
It's a plug-in. You plug it in when you're using it.
Right. I had one that did that, but usually even then the headset microphones are not not great.
Yeah, no, I was really happy with it always. Yeah, I felt like I got pretty good quality sound. I would have been content podcasting with these. All right, yeah, these jeans are a full kilo lighter than.
All right, Saka. So what are you up to?
I'm drinking coffee and exercising. A very healthy combination.
Oh, I do have a dirty Band-Aid that could probably be taken off.
All right, I can do that. Yeah, but I meant in game. Hey, you got me more. Hey, it stopped raining. Somehow, oh, I am wet. I was gonna say somehow I didn't get wet.
We all successfully move all the candy to the vending machines. That's impressive.
That was a task I specifically gave to Azaka last time, and he did it. At this point, I would say just try to get all the food out of the random bags.
I don't know if I agree that the fruit jam should be in here, but otherwise
that might not have been. That might have been somebody else putting it there. I do need to have a snack. I'm peckish. Alright, I have used up all of the available wood. There's still 2 logs up here, which could be sawed out at regular intervals.
So, Nord, are you better at using an axe? Because I could also exercise by chopping wood.
I am not. I believe that for chopping wood, that is just a thing that happens. So if you would like, you can take this axe, which is the most efficient for chopping wood with.
You can take my axe.
And bring some stuff. I've been making a path. I don't know if you can do it, but if you jump the fence where the stairway is, and you walk directly south from there, I've been cutting into the trees in that area to make it an easier scavenging spot for Ted. You don't have to cut there, but if you do, it would be convenient.
So I sort of pause, but I laugh at the concept of jumping a fence. But right. I will walk around.
That's why I said I don't know if you could, but
aren't you like a fucking big boy or something?
Opposite. That's why I'm exercising all the time.
Right, but you exercise all the time.
Yeah, but I started with a strength of 1 and a fitness of 1.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he min-maxed out his obesity and lack of fitness. Or not obesity, you went underfed? Yeah. No, you went obese, right?
I want to make a stew.
Because you're losing.
I honestly don't remember at this point. I am still out of shape.
Yeah.
My weight is healthy now, but I am still out of shape.
I recall you being obese, so...
Yeah, he was losing weight for a long time, so...
I need a pot of water.
Here, check my. There's several pots outside that you can just grab,
Yeah,
and they are full of water.
I'm gonna replace the 2 pots that we have inside with the ones outside so they
Could you-
fill up.
Can you check my bandage before you go?
Oh yeah, sure. Where, are you in the medical room?
I'm standing right next to you.
No, you're not.
Oh, I am. Literally, you're on my square on my screen.
Oh, I haven't seen
disconcerting.
anyone since I logged in. I
Oh,
hear
Azaka's in here right now with me. Come in here and see if you see him.
Yeah, I see him.
I'm in the Phantom realm. I do not.
So
whoa! I just saw your name show up.
Okay, I think maybe you should log off and I'll reinvite you.
Look. I'm medical checking a ghost, and I see Azaka too, but you're just her. I see the door opening and closing, but you guys are invisible. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna quit.
What is that pile of axes on the floor in front of you?
It could be you. You've been.
That's probably me.
You've been. What is it? Taken to heaven.
What is that?
Gamaged.
Yeah. Raptured.
Raptured. Yeah, raptured. You can invite me anytime.
Oh, okay. Did I invite you, or did I just reinvite?
You got it.
Azaka?
You got it.
Okay. So yeah, before you hit the roof again, if you could check my bandages and then make several high-fat meals.
Yeah, I was gonna go make stew, so I was gonna get water.
Beautiful. Okay. I'll get the water while I'm waiting for you to log in. There are several pots waiting out here.
Yeah, I have 2 pots on my person I was gonna replace with ones outside, but.
Well, that you can still do, but I'll get the outside ones.
No one is in the room with me. Ah, but I see somebody walk by the door, so. Ah, look it's people!
All right, I'm glad you're in the world again.
All the work I did on the ceiling is still there, right?
I don't know. Hope so.
Is the garbage still empty full here? No, good. We can.
All right, I tossed the 2 in the oven. The oven is heating.
Okay.
Check my bandages, please.
Oh, yep. Medical check. He's got a dirty bandage. I'm gonna remove it. Oh my god, it's still an infected laceration. I'll put some alcohol on it. And then I'm gonna bandage it with a sterilized bandage. And then I'm gonna check his left upper arm. That one's healed.
Nice. That laceration's lasted a while on the right forearm. A couple days. It's a big one.
It's a big one. Prepare a stew. I have a lot of beer as options.
Feel free to use some of the beer. I mean, alcohol is a limited resource, but I have quite a bit, so if it stretches the food out reasonably, don't be afraid to use it.
What can go into the? Okay, canned. Anything canned can go in there. All right.
I mean, we have 3 rotten milk and 1 stale. I suggest you use that stale milk ASAP.
You have to pull it out of the freezer then, because I can't see it if it's frozen.
Its milk does not freeze.
Oh.
That's why it's going stale even in the freezer.
It can go in the freezer.
It can physically go in it, but it doesn't freeze, so I think it's always accessible.
Well, it's not showing up on the list of foods to eat.
It might not be something you can put into a stew. You might only be able to put it into a soup, but I'm going to put this one into the fridge.
Okay.
And then presumably...
Why doesn't it freeze? Milk should freeze. It freezes in real life.
I think it's because... Honestly, I have no idea. It's one of the only things that doesn't freeze. And as a result, you can't preserve it. Because the freezer, if it's frozen, I believe it really doesn't go bad. Or if it does, it's at such a slow rate, it never affects you for years. But because the milk doesn't freeze, it still goes bad. I noticed we have 2 stale mayonnaise in the freezer as well. I think that happened because the power went out. And so, unfortunately, that's the way it is. And I don't think you can use the rotten milk, so we should... unless you can use it. I'll put those in the fridge, too. just in case. If you can cook with them as an expert chef,
I don't think
great.
I'm expert, but
But if not, we should toss those in the
I think
compost.
you get it at rank 4 cooking. What's your cooking at, Ted?
I
Or sorry,
You
not
am.
could,
rank 4, rank 8.
I'm rank
yeah, you
4.
can cook stale at rank 4. I don't think you can cook expired until very high, if at all.
I don't have anything that specifically uses milk right now.
Well, I know you can do a soup recipe that does use milk.
Okay, let me take a look at
and
soup.
or a stew, but I'm pretty sure there's a stew that does it in the soup. It does it. Corned beef is probably a good option to make it. We could open up a can of corned beef. Tuna, also good. We got a couple cans of that.
I cannot put it in the in the soup. I don't even know what really uses it other than, like, egg. And it's not letting me put... It's not saying there's any milk when I try to make cake.
Interesting. So either you can't use the stale yet, or somehow it's counted as frozen even though it's not, but I think it's probably more that you just can't use the stale yet.
I wish the menu would live update based on ingredients that I have. Why is my phone vibrating? Who's texting me? Aw. Yeah, I did, Moo. Yeah, I did. Are the bowls not near me?
Oh.
It's not letting me put my stew into bowls.
You do need bowls to be near you for that to happen.
There's 3 bowls in the thing right here. Although only 3 bowls.
Yeah, you might need 4 to make it work.
Or 2.
There should be definitely 2. Here's a 4th bowl over here. I don't know why it's sitting over here.
I'll put them in your inventory, see if that fixes it. You might need to reorganize it. If you want, and you put stuff into these backpacks that are excess or don't conveniently fit in these boxes here, I will shuttle them out to the trailer.
Right.
Azaka, like I was telling Ted at dinner, but you weren't there, obviously. I kind of envision using the trailer when we go on extended runs in the future, and any extra stuff that doesn't conveniently fit into our house, we shouldn't worry about storing it in these rooms. We should start storing it in the trailer, because all we're going to do in the long run is move it out of those rooms and into the trailer when we move. So we should just start using the trailer's storage space. And we can set up the inside for things that need to be more specialized.
Unlike several of the ingredients, several of the different things, bowl of stew is done from the inventory instead of from... Alright, I have 4 bowls of stew. I have 3 bowls of stew. And I'll make more, but... Here.
Oh.
Alright, what do I have still? Potatoes. Wow, it takes a whole bag of dried beans when you...
No, it might be that we've used the bag several times. You should get several uses out of the bag.
Yeah, I thought so. Maybe it just didn't come full either.
Or you used it Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe
I
just a
can put this milk into this stew. I think it was frozen and considered unusable.
Interesting.
So I will put it in the stew. It's gonna make it a little bit worse, but whatever. It's just stale. Okay. You guys want a milk and canned potato stew?
I will eat what you make.
Yeah, basically, I will eat what you make, and rapidly, because I still am gonna lose weight, and I am underfed again after that long trip.
Yeah.
All right, what do I need to do? I can pick up some wood. How much more wood do we need, do you think?
A lot. We don't even have the frames up for everything yet.
Oh, so we probably could use like 50 more logs. Fair enough. Good 10 to 15 trees.
You say that every time.
I'll work on that.
Alright. There's another stew cooking up.
That can of pop stopped me from losing weight.
Yeah, I lost another unit, unfortunately. Maybe I'll just grab a can of peanut butter and like eat it.
I feel like can you make bread? If you can
I don't
make
have any bread right now. I don't have. Let me see what I need.
You should be able to make it with flour and water. So if you could make bread, we could make peanut butter and jelly, and that would spread the ingredients much further.
So when I search for bread, I get make shortbread cookie dough, prepare bread, which means put things onto bread, slice bread or slice bread.
Okay, let me see the sliced bread.
Requires bread.
Yeah, I want to see what it says in the picture. Okay, so that's a different bread icon. I think if you prepare the bread and you cook it, it becomes one of those loaves. Can you show me prepare bread again?
Yeah, it has the things you can put on bread.
Okay, then maybe you need a magazine or a tape that teaches you how to make bread.
Oh, maybe. All right, there's another stew. And I guess I still have 4 bowls somewhere, so I got another 4 bowls of stew here.
Yeast, flour, eggs.
Yeah, we do have all of that, so...
3 magazines that can teach you to make pie dough, bread, and cake, respectively.
I have done cake and I believe pie dough, so I need...
So you're missing the bread magazine.
Yeah, but that just means I just haven't read it. It doesn't mean we don't have it.
That's true. So I don't know if we do have it.
All right, there's 3 more bowls of stew on the table.
Awesome. Well, have you watched all the cooking tapes?
Oh, I can actually give you an answer. All right. Tapes. VHS. Is it called... What's it called? Oh, The Cook Show. I have watched none of the cook shows.
Well, I suggest you watch those because I think those also sometimes give you the recipes.
I think I might need... I think I should read the cooking book before I watch those.
You should, though cooking is something you gain so fast. It's one of the few where, like, I wouldn't be mad if you did.
Fair
Like,
enough.
you're already at cooking 4 without reading any books.
I have read books.
Oh, you have read the first books? Fair
Yeah.
enough.
And then I also just want to see if we've got foraging. Yes, foraging 5. We've got it. Right, I'm going to go up to the roof to read so that I'm outside.
Yeah, good call.
Christ. I just walked by the room full of guns on the floor and stuff.
Yeah, like that room, the pile of ammo should just be moved into the trailer.
All right, I've
And
learned that this
most of
hat
the
is
guns.
hyper rare and it's Christmas today, so there we go.
True. There's
Uh,
also a super rare Santa suit drop, but
yeah, I didn't get that one.
probably won't get both of them in a single playthrough unless we're real
Well,
lucky.
it's me.
You have been extraordinarily lucky.
If it would be helpful to me if while I'm upstairs reading and not being bored, if someone just wanted to grab the empty pot in my room and replace it with a full pot of water so I have water to boil bandages with.
Sure, I can do that.
Just
in a bit.
at your convenience. All right, good.
I was wrong. I can jump the fence, but not while carrying anything.
There you go.
Fair.
Hey, that's an improvement, right? Your character's getting better.
Exactly.
I need more places to put stands. That's rapidly becoming an issue as I get more and more wireless stuff. That's Stream Deck. This is...
Oh, okay.
Okay, sorry. There's 6 or so logs right through those trees if you want to grab them.
HDMI out? Why is there an HDMI out from the thing from my earphones? Oh, I guess that would be the mic.
I guess.
Is all this stuff? Instructions. Read the instructions on the box. No. I don't even know what some of these parts are. Like, what the fuck is this?
They try talking to you about the pluribus and how it's made.
I mean, I wish they would even tell me what the pluribus was. Oh! I figured it out. That's interesting.
Everyone usually does.
So, this is a charging cell, but it didn't have prongs. But it slid into this other piece, and I was like, what the hell? So I slid it in, and then I pulled it out, and it revealed electric prongs, but it was European ones. So it's switchable, so I can put the proper prongs in. And then they've got those weird country prongs. What kind of electric prongs do you have in Moorland? Are they the round ones? Okay. So that's power. Which is... normal ones, which you called weird. Yeah? So which kind? Which kind of weird ones?
Probably the European type.
At least they looked as such. I lifted up the circular ones, the round ones. You have 2 round prongs. Those are not the Euro type.
They're the type that, yeah, they are.
The ones I used in Scotland were the weird, like, flat, long ones that are at angles. I
Oh,
guess it's not
interesting.
all of Europe, so.
In Italy, the two prongs is the standard.
Oh, maybe that's just a weird Euro one then, or weird England one. UK. I shouldn't call Scotland England. They would kill me.
They would indeed. And then they'd make haggis out of you. And then no one would eat the haggis. They'd be like, ew, haggis.
The last one, just 2 round ends. Yeah.
It's exhausted from carrying those logs.
What the fuck? Okay, yeah, I see. All right, you go here, and then there are 2 different. One goes into the PC and one goes into my power? What? Do I need one in both? Or is it like I can choose to power it from PC or from my computer? Which is probably a good choice. I can actually unplug my extendee that plugs into my air conditioner because that's not currently plugged in. Then I'll have to find out a better solution for the future.
Well, definitely don't leave your extendee plugged in.
Okay, that just turned on. Definitely need to solve my rapidly. These are heavy headphones. Type F, Europe, Russia. Okay. I don't even know what ours are called. Ours, from my American-centric viewpoint, are ours Type 1?
Whoa, that tree just shook.
That means there's a zombie in there.
Careful, that white tree right there just shook, and I don't know if it was a zombie or a weirdness.
People walking through the trees definitely does cause it to shake.
Well, they didn't shake again after I shelled it a lot, so it was weirdness.
Fair enough. All right, those 3 logs are to grab. I only could get one of them. Oh, there's a pile right here.
Yep.
This shirt was brand new. I think I ripped it walking through the trees. That's annoying.
Yep.
Which probably means
It'll
I
happen.
have a scratch. Shit, yep, I have a scratch. Ted,
I'm on the roof. Oh, so
I'm
are
next to you.
Oh my god, a severe scratch.
Yeah, I need to wear armor apparently to just fucking do lumberjacking because my thin skin makes me really.
What's really interesting is that I also have thin skin, but have yet to scratch myself walking through trees, and I go through the forest all the time for the foraging and knifery or crafting shit.
I would say that's quite interesting.
I'm gonna disappear for a second. Not entirely, but physically, and perhaps audibly.
Nope. Too tired.
Good try. You want to drop it? I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna run out of USB spots. Don't add this. It's funny how you need to ask Ted about any scratch and bump. He doesn't need to, but I am working on the skill, and therefore gain a benefit from resolving the bandage stuff. And I technically, if I put the bandage on, it works faster. So it is beneficial to have me do it.
So I have used up the woodcutter's axe, but it's never been repaired.
Okay.
Does it matter if my maintenance is low when I
Yeah,
repair it,
no,
or
it does, and I have a 4 maintenance now, so
I'm just
toss it.
gonna put that in your? Nope, that's not
Yeah,
your room. Where's
yeah,
your room?
put it in my second room from the end with the chair and the axes. But yeah, just put it in the room with all the other axes, and I will on the floor where I keep the broken ones.
The axe room.
Yep.
Oh, interesting. The Stream Deck uses a mini USB. I don't even know. Can I even plug that in?
Fire axe.
Good old American construction.
Oh, I actually have another half used wood axe, so for now use that one, because I am holding off on doing the axe repairs until I absolutely have to, in the hopes that I can get my maintenance to 5 first. So in the meantime, where'd you go? You outside at your exercise area?
No, I'm eating some soup in the kitchen.
Ah, okay. Here, you can use this one for a while.
Nice.
Does it say Xbox?
Oh, I'm actually going to move some of this ammo, take a break from the axing for a bit, and I'm going to toss all this ammo in the trailer. Because I'm low-key worried that some of this will disappear one day because it's just too much in a pile. I do love the Scrooge McDuck pile of ammo, though. You want to talk about something super American, that's it. Though humorously, also stereotypically Russian. So, I don't know, maybe it's just people who like the guns.
Toss it on the ground.
Lav squat in front of a pile of ammo. You know how you do.
Ooh. Oh, my new earphones are working.
Okay, and that's good.
Every time you talk about nutrition, I think it's real. Okay, hold on. I hear the game, but not Discord, because of course Discord is gonna still be going to old settings. Okay, now talk to me, please.
Talk to me,
Holy
he
shit.
said.
Yeah, you're in my...
Then I'm in his ears, super freaking loud.
Okay. These are interesting earphones. I'm gonna put those down for now. New earphones. Okay. I can hear a lot of the world around me still, which I guess means they're not very soundproofed. But
Those
you
are
guys
options
still
that
sound
people
really
sometimes
clear.
like. So.
These are chonky, and it's hard to believe they're not soundproof with how big they are.
Like I was gonna say, that's sometimes a feature. Like people don't want to not hear the world as long as they can also hear the game.
Right. Well, I've
Not
sat.
me. I'm like fuck the world. But
I've sat and spent a whole day on the roof. The weird part is that I can hear myself so much. I'm hungry, but I've read that whole book, so.
good. I imagine that was a wonderful streaming moment.
Some earphones have sound isolation separate, like turning it on off.
I hope you at least did a commercial while you were doing that.
I didn't, because.
Oh man.
Well, I was here talking, and it would have been weird to do a commercial. I still have 15 minutes before I need to run one.
I suppose.
I was here talking the whole time.
You were.
No one replaced my water.
Sorry. I'll do it. Not right. You can do it. No, I'll do it. Where is it?
It's just my
Here?
the pot's in there, yeah.
Yeah.
Does that game do anything yet?
I don't think the game ever does anything.
That's a shame.
I don't. Unless you want me to find mods that make these games work.
No, don't have to do that.
I intentionally did not do the mod that lets computers run games because I figured that was something. Oops, sorry, that was something we wouldn't do.
Did all those
In a
stews get
multiplayer
eaten?
run. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't know if we were supposed to be saving one for you. I didn't know.
Well, we weren't supposed to be saving one in general. Like, I just, you know, I have to make some more food now. All right, I'm gonna push a button and hopefully
No.
I don't lose sound. Holy shit! Apparently, I can push the button and make. Oh no. That's fine. Yeah, it needs to be cleaned constantly. So yeah, apparently this can broadcast to the dock. Like I can broadcast my audio to my docking thing. Wow, technology. VHS. Okay, here we go. Wait, hold on. Where are all the teaching VHSs? Oh. Okay. No, there's a handful in the other place, but all right. I don't need cake. I don't need soup. I guess I get XP from watching these though, right? I don't. Okay, sandwiches? I think I can make sandwiches, but and then pie. None of these say bread. I'll grab sandwiches. It's a weird franchise on these VHS. Ever heard of XXX? Strange. It doesn't have numbers. Just same title everywhere. I learned recently why pornography is called XXX or whatever. Yeah, pretty much. Well, I was just gonna be vague, but no, yeah. So it's they created the rating system, and there was rated R, but then X was specifically unrated. Like they created this rating to be like this is not rated or it's incredibly adult, and then they started adding X's on literally as a marketing gimmick to be like, well, if that was X, this is XX, and thus we finally got to XXX. I like it when they have a story, you know. Uh-oh. All right. Did I learn bread? I still do not have the ability to make bread. So sandwiches did not teach that. Yeah, okay. Electronics. Good cooking. Make cake batter, pie dough, chocolate. Okay, this is one I've read because it's the cookies and stuff. Good cooking. Make bread dough. Unread. Here we go. Also pizza and biscuits. All right, now I should be able to make bread, which is going to be huge for us. Yes. You. You don't need flour, apparently, to make base bread dough. A baguette requires flour, but make bread dough is yeast, bowl, rolling pin, water, and salt. Oh, no, and then one of flour. Okay, I lied. All right, why am I not able to get to the just stand in the right spot? There we go. Remoulade is a type of like butter spread thing. Remoulade. Okay. I want candy. Bow, 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 bow. Probably have enough for a little while, yeah. Ah. Oh, you think interesting thing I heard yesterday? Have you played Mechanicus? I haven't. I did hear something about Mechanicus the other day, though. I'm curious if it was the same thing you heard. Well, to be 100% honest, I don't remember what I heard. I just remember I heard something about Mechanicus, so I'm hoping he'll say what it was, and then more. Well, if anyone's interested, it's on sale right now. Big discount. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Where's the Remoulade? Margarine, mixed vegetables, onion. Oh yeah, look at this stuff that. Should. Oh yeah, a ton of cabbage. I gotta get that out of the freezer. No, why? No, not that, but... No, stop adding to the same sandwich. It is very frustrating that the food does not add the way I'm telling it to. If I do it from the sandwich itself, it will... But that's so... Yeah, nice. Ted is preparing a meal, but somehow no matter what ingredient he uses, same result. It's not quite that bad, but it ain't great. It's not ad time. Do you want ads right now, though? Just a reminder. Thank you. It's 3 minutes and 8 seconds until I need to run ads again. Yeah, I got a couple sandwiches. Peanut butter jelly sandwiches. And these are jelly and peanut butter sandwiches. Yes, there is a difference. Mechanically, I don't think so, but... Now, excuse me while I eat a lard and parsley sandwich. No, I kid. I do believe it has been a day. And my character is bored, which means it's time to go check the traps. Which means I should bring some cabbage. Oh, I'm sure you do. For now, but... yeah, okay, yeah, it seems pretty good. That's really what you wanted, right? You wanted me to see that. Oh, you can't hear them? Oh, shit. Not the whole time. It was probably when I filled with the headphones. I mean, it's just capturing the window. I don't know why it wouldn't...
Place is terrible. All three of these. Three different food places, but they're all fresh foods. There's just a handful of stuff in the back that's in boxes.
Did that work?
What a bummer of a place.
Can you guys talk for a second?
Talk for a sec.
Okay, yeah, it's showing up as you guys being heard, so hopefully you guys are... More is saying welcome back, which I hope means that he's hearing you now. Yes, that was a fuck ton of logs. Well done. Fuck ton of logs looking at you. Where is all of my protective clothing? I don't think I have protective clothing anymore.
Yeah, I believe after we went back,
Oh,
everything
I'm
that
wearing.
you were wearing
I'm
was ruined.
I'm wearing much protective. I'm wearing a lot of my stuff right now. It wasn't ruined. I had the only good clothing, and then after the dryer, other people took my clothing.
There you go.
I mean, I knew some of my clothing wasn't great, but I had taken 1 wound that entire time, so I should have gotten back more than a shirt.
I'll tell you this: I took 0 wounds the entire time.
I'll tell you this: I only put in and only took out my helmet, as everything else I had was ruined. So I know
all
that
these things be true.
Well, I think Sebastian already said that he took stuff.
Yeah,
so
that would do it.
I know for a fact that some of it went to him, but yeah, I put on a pair of fire pants for my new pants. I picked and I haven't gotten shirt. Oh, you gave me a leather jacket to replace my jacket, and I picked up one of my fireman shirts to replace my shirt, and that's it. And then I put on my day clothes, so that's why I'm wearing my cowboy hat.
That said, we do have new clothes that are ready for people that have been tailored.
Cool.
What the fuck
where should I put those?
Carrying that's so heavy.
I mean, if you have a set for me, you can put it in one of the crates in my room. One is just for alcohol and one is for stuff. But if the stuff one is full, you can put it in the alcohol one. In other words, I don't really care. Just put something in one of my 2 crates. Or we can make a spot for clothing that has been upgraded, but we're already kind of out of spots until we finish moving stuff into the trailer. I did start moving the ammo, but then I decided I was going to go and raid a convenience store, which doesn't exist. And now I'm driving slowly through fog.
All right.
So.
Oh, fuck. Is there fog?
Yeah.
That's not the time to go look for...
It wasn't out when I was starting.
No. I was about to leave to go to the trap site.
Yeah, not ideal. But I'll be back soon.
Let me know when you
got
eat the last
again,
sandwich. Oh,
but I took care of it because you were too far away. I used my provided emergency medical kit.
Well, I knew it would be a good reason to do that.
I hate when they're just standing behind a door and not making noise. And I know you make it the policy to push every door, but if you push a door and they're not standing behind it, you are making a noise for others outside to hear you. So it's like not ideal. But yeah, there was one that I just opened up the door and it was standing there, and I was like, oh no! And I was fine, but it scratched me.
We do apparently have a clothing room, but I've been dumping it there.
Okay, cool. That was the turn. Yeah, I've been throwing stuff in the clothing room that was like for you to do whatever you wanted with. But if you want to also make that same place the like everything clothing room, that'd be good. Maybe we should put a box in there to store finished clothing. Because that's just where I've been dumping anything that was like in the cars or whatever. We kind of ran out of space on our last trip, and the floor became a big part of the storage strategy.
Yep.
Or you could just put, again, anything that's like done, we could just start storing it in the trailer. So an ever-growing collection of like ready-to-go clothing that's in the trailer. Not a bad idea. Though I suspect you'll be a better tailor by the time we're actually putting stuff in there for the final run.
Honestly, with the rate that we go through clothing, I'm not that worried about it.
Fair enough. We do go through clothing pretty quick. Maybe we should start raiding clothing shops. Apparently those leather pants I had were a pretty rare drop too. Not as rare as your Santa hat, but still considered a rare drop.
I believe it.
I don't know if you heard, but the Santa hat is apparently an incredibly rare drop.
There are multiple zeros between the decimal and the number and the percent sign. So. I'm almost back. Both my bandages are dirty, so when I get back, you can check them out. One of them is just a rag, so. I find socks, oddly enough, don't get very bloody, and so I frequently turn socks into bandages after downing the zombie that gave me the scratch. Not relevant to anything, but it's an interesting anecdote.
Yeah.
Hooray! Bidum-bum. Carpentry 8. Technically need to go
Also,
read the carpentry book now.
I've driven this car quite amazingly on this trip, just for reference. Have you guys seen that that race where the guy rides the outer wall in the one and only time that anyone's ever done that because they banned it right after he did it?
I think I have. Yeah. Oh, where he just, like, the wheel is ruined and he's just like, well, I gotta turn somehow. Is that the one you're talking about?
I don't know if that was why he did it. I just thought he was behind and he couldn't catch up.
If it's the one I think it is, his wheel was destroyed, so the car couldn't turn. So he just said, well, if I go really fast, I just will hit the wall, and my car will follow the curve of the wall.
I hadn't heard that, so I don't want to speak to it, but if it is, and since I don't think this maneuver is allowed technically, I would suspect that maybe it is. Hard to say, though. But, yeah. The one that I'm talking about, yeah, he follows the outer rim, and he manages to pick up 4 places in the last few seconds.
There's a sandwich there if you want it.
And ends up qualifying for the next leg of the race, where he wouldn't have otherwise. And they allowed the move and then immediately banned it afterwards. But it's like a legendary...
well spotted. Dogs can play basketball. Now we've changed the rule. None of that.
Yeah. But I had seen the move before, but just yesterday I saw the video from inside the car, and you hear him talking, and he goes, I'm just going to put my foot to the floor, and I'm either going to see a checkered flag or God. And I was like, damn, that's hard.
What a bro.
Or I think he said, I'm going to put my foot to the floor until I see a checkered flag or God, is what he said. Yeah, sounds a bit better. Can you check out my bandages?
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, damn, that is the most metal thing to have said at that moment. And then he does something super metal. I mean, that's a moment in one's life that is never to be forgotten.
At least your other thing's not infected anymore.
Dude, stop talking about my stash.
This one's infected now. Before finding Ford's stash of bloody socks, yeah.
The left arm was infected?
The left arm was, the right arm was not.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, I couldn't see the left arm was infected. I love that you can see it before me sometimes. Like, I really didn't know that about Doctor. Go ahead.
I don't know how this is possible. This piece of clothing is a hole on every section, but its condition is not zeroed out.
Well, it still exists, right?
Yeah.
All right. You want me to cut some of those logs, or can you handle that?
I'm able to handle it as I go, but you're welcome to do it if you'd like.
I'll do a few, and then I'm gonna go up to the metal shop.
Well, once you see how many Izaka collected.
Why is there a hand axe on the floor in perfect condition? You're not supposed to be there. Get in that box.
I need carpentry 5, and I do not see it in the books.
Okay, noted.
I also
Noted.
don't
Good,
see
sir.
carpentry 4, to be fair, but I read it at some point.
You probably put it somewhere. You've checked all the boxes and backpacks?
I used the global look in the book room.
Okay. Well, I can always go on a run for it at some point.
Yeah, I
Not a
mean,
big deal.
if we're talking about not really needing levels 9 and 10, then, you know,
I'd say it's
I'm
not,
at 8,
not
but
critical, but I'm surprised we didn't grab it on our last run. We have definitely emptied all the cars out, right?
pretty sure.
Also, do we have a bucket?
I don't know. Maybe? It's hard to think we would.
Maybe outside of the garden?
If we have an actual bucket and anyone sees it, I would like it.
Are you cleaning or something?
I need it for some construction stuff.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right, there's 3 soups on the table. Eat at your leisure.
Now, I'll just straight up admit, because I've been trying to gain weight, I've just been taking 2 every time you make one. This time I'm just going to take 1.
You do what you got to do.
I've got 2 up arrows at the moment, so I'll hold on to this one, and I'll wait till that goes away. I recently had a box of cereal, so...
I need to probably grab something out of the candy bin, because I've lost more weight even. So...
I think basically your food is going to keep us going, but we're going to need to supplement with snacks that we're going to have to continually source.
I am... Well, once I can reliably start bringing back the meat, I think we'll be...
It'll help.
A little bit better, but yeah, I'm going to be eating some chips.
I just fell off the roof.
All right, I am going to go. If anyone wants to come with me, they're welcome. Keep me more alive. Okay, great.
I'm
gonna
glad
get food first.
I'm glad he wanted to. I didn't. Can you check outside by the when you do that to see if there's any buckets by the plants? So I know.
I already walked away, so maybe Izaka can...
That's who I was addressing, but yeah,
okay.
Either would have been fine. So before you finish the southern wall, Oh, I see you've already been able to. So you apparently were able to complete the southern walls without having to having to build a weird.
Yeah, it was trickier to click, but
Okay,
it did eventually work. Yeah.
good to know. All right, well then you don't have to build the extended wall. We should, however, build a plank somewhere that we can build a rope ladder off of.
Oh yeah, sure.
So, worst case, the whole building gets surrounded by zombies. It'd be nice to be able to cross over. I think the best plan would be to create a plank ladder that goes across to the other storage facility, and then we can get down from over there. So we could go all the way across and get away from any sort of herd of zombies. And I think if you do it across from the second floor to the second floor of the other place, the cars should still be able to drive underneath it without issues. So even if not, we should never have to drive the cars that far, so it wouldn't interfere. Worst case scenario. I done thought about it.
Azaka, I'm waiting by the door, or waiting by where I go into the forest. Or yeah.
Oh, where do you go into the forest?
Where you were told to cut wood, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Because that's why you cut the wood there.
Yeah, he uses that for easier travel into what is considered the forest by code.
Gotcha. Hello.
Hello. I was just reading while I waited for you. All right, I am in foraging mode, so I will randomly walk off to pick up things like these berries. Your job is just to make sure no zombies walk up on me.
Cool.
I will generally head in,
I've already lost you.
I am at the path about 5 feet from the trees.
I love it. I can reach 12 logs from right here. This seems nigh miraculous. But I'm gonna just stand here and saw.
You just got way past me. That was the... Those aren't foraging? Okay. Ah.
Oh, those logs are logs
know,
that I guess one of us left from the chopping.
I thought the twigs were foraging, but...
It would be great if we could pick those up, but they'll last. So if you leave them until we need more logs, there's 6 logs there. Just let's not forget. I probably left them there. I have a habit of doing 2 or 3 trees at a time.
I got so many bugs once he... Oh, that's right. I also need these bugs to bait the bird traps that I laid.
This pile of 36 planks is only that big because I had a miraculous ability to saw 1,000,000 logs at once. You'll just have to cope with it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was amusing because, like, I guess the logs are all in different places, but what you cut is still piles up on you.
Yeah. Not quite sure why, but it's still an early access game.
Year 10.
I don't mind. It provides me with what I want, but you do just have to acknowledge there are flaws.
At some point, they just need to say...
Red Frosted.
They just need to say, no, the game's out. It's just, we're still working on it. Like... Alright, I don't want to discard this, but I'm not actually gonna carry it because it's a log.
To be fair, they are still working on it, and they are very open that they are. So I don't blame them or anything. They're not like one of the AAA companies that releases a completed game only to have a $30 patch that you must buy for it to be even functional.
I don't begrudge them that they're still working on it. It's just like at a certain point, it's not early access anymore. This game is in constant development. Just release it.
It's a living game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just release it. If you've got 42 versions of your game, it's...
I kind of feel like they should release it soon. Build 42's got a lot of things that really do flesh it out. It's kind of an over-optimistic build, which is why it's taken so long. But if they actually get it out, I think it'll be pretty close to what I would envision the game being as complete. It's either going to include or be right before they include NPCs, which I think is the last thing that they really need to add for end game content.
I think it includes NPCs. It at least includes animals and stuff.
Right, I know about the animals, but a lot of things. To some extent, I think it's poetic. The end game is sad, and people just get bored, and that's kind of like almost the point. But as far as entertaining games go, that's not ideal. You know, games and philosophical concepts don't necessarily work well together.
Yeah.
A lot of people complain about the fact that at the end it's just sad and empty, and so they want NPCs out in the world, other survivors and whatnot.
Keep it exciting.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's to kill or just to make something matter. Like, you know, maybe people have turf that's theirs, or who knows what it is. But
here they are. It's not on my map. Yeah, I did get some strawberries and some strawberry seeds. Okay, that trap is not triggered, but that one is. And one has disappeared, which is not great.
That means he waited too long and it got broken,
yeah,
I'm guessing.
So I gotta get out here more.
Yay,
I did get a
buddy.
rabbit, though, and you got some zombies to take care of.
Rabbit's good.
Oh, yeah, here it is. Pick up nails.
I hear rabbits are real good fattening food.
Can I make... Do I have the ingredients I need to
Yeah, you can eat just rabbit.
Speaking of,
You'll be fine.
The one thing that we're missing Yo-Yo on is the fishing that he was promising.
I know.
us.
Do you, any chance you have what it takes to cut a log right now, or know where that log was?
No. To both.
to both.
Because if I could just build the replacement trap, and that would be cool. But if you don't, you don't. Zombie coming in on me. Okay, is the caterpillar not... Can I not bait with a caterpillar?
I'm loving it.
That's dumb.
Ooh, going back up to 74, I still have double uppies. Feeling good. The cereal's really where it's at for when you're feeling calorie deprivations. It's a whole day's meal in one box. You can down 3 of them in a day if you really want.
All right, well, I have rebaited and...
Path?
What?
There's a...
Where's this path go?
Yeah, there's a path. It goes in a circle-ish. I have some of it unlocked on my map. Alright, I have done what I came to do, so we can walk back.
Cool.
I got a rabbit
Sure.
and 2 birds.
I got some clothing to tailor.
Yeah. I'll have to bring new traps next time, though. And now we make the slow walk back while I go around. I also picked up mushrooms, berries, strawberries, more bugs, but that's not as important. They're just bugs for my bug collection.
It might not be a bad idea to bring out an axe, cut down a tree, and just pre-cut a bunch of planks for... I hear a zombie.
Okay. I don't, so I think I've walked away from you. Oh, no,
Well,
you're right there.
Pretty close to you.
I mean, but yes, having some stuff just there so that I can make replacement traps when they break would be great. I assume this is an empty lunchbox. Yeah. Drop. And now you know where the traps are on your map, so if there's ever an issue, you can go and check them.
Now that you said that, I remember to mark them, as opposed to them just, you know...
disappearing into a... Yes, I actually did mark them on my map. But yeah, you guys did a really good job cutting into the forest. I do not need to push through now. I can just walk into the forest.
Delighted.
They will eventually grow back. I don't know how long this game's going to go.
Fair enough. But even if you walk through the area regularly, I don't know if the wear and tear is represented.
I cut into the forest once as a driveway, and then wrecked the car coming back when I hit a sapling.
Oh. Like in one trip? Like a whole sapling grew while you
Well, it was one
were
time
out?
when I was away.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
how long were you away? A season?
No, like the generator was still going, so less time than that takes.
Well, shit, man. All right.
So
I think
mean, yeah,
I think our forest
generator's
break
4 or
is
5 days,
down
I think.
to the right more. Because yeah, you have to really push the trees if you go through the wrong area. I think right over here. Yeah, here's those logs. So right over here is where you guys cut through, and it's perfect. Did
Trying
anyone
to keep
check for a
all the
bucket? By the way?
magazines in one single box so that we can see them at a glance, and I have done so. If y'all can keep up with that, that would be
I can
appreciated.
attempt to. Yes. How's the compost going? Is that composted yet?
Compost takes a long time to compost, but you can check.
If it says 1% full or 10% full, that's how much compost is there.
I don't know how to see that. Oh, 0% full. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes a while to eat to start.
But it takes less time for a tree to grow, apparently.
That's a fair criticism.
I walked inside and my game was like, "You found so much shit."
All right.
All right.
Potato
While you're
crops coming in.
I mean, yeah, never mind.
All right. Time to cook.
If you're cooking and you're able to, like I said, start organizing things that don't need to be in the kitchen into these backpacks so that I can take it into the truck, that's cool. No rush. I would rather you work on the carpentry, but if you're cooking, that's a cool thing to do. Just because it's my OCD is annoyed that the bags are on the ground is really why I'm asking you to do it.
Oh, well, the bags were there because that's just what Yo-Yo did to drop them off. And
There's a bucket. I'm taking this bucket.
Oh, yeah, I did not look. Sorry.
You're good.
$51 new potatoes.
Nice. I don't know if you've got the will or your own level of OCD to try to attempt it, but if you can do a rough estimate on how much you get per harvest and how much we consume vis-a-vis daily meals, and plant in such a way that we don't have a ton of excess so that we can minimize the need for refrigeration, that would be next level farming.
yeah, I could ban the bot, but I'm just lazy.
As far as that goes, if you fill up 2 freezers, that's enough for 5 people
For how long?
for a winter.
Okay, so you figure 2 fridges and then you just don't even farm for a season, basically. Makes sense. Right. Okay, fair enough. I always think of it as a year-round process, but that's actually a more realistic and probably better way to go about doing it, since I know it reduces yields in the winter. And there's no point in working hard for hardly anything.
It's more the water. You get a lot less water, so you're using up reserves. It's a pain in the ass to make that work.
Right.
For me.
I get you.
All right, I need all of these pots to go outside and get rain.
Get rain, son. Get rain. I need a cigarette, and then I'm gonna run to the. I've tapped all the wood on the ceiling, so I'm gonna run to the metal shop.
Why does it take
Also
so long to pick up a fucking pot?
I'll also take another load of bullets to the truck. Oops. So carrying a bag that I didn't mean to be carrying.
What am I carrying that's so heavy? What the fuck?
The rabbit's probably pretty heavy, if I had to guess.
It's like 2.
The soup is probably
The
not
soup
that.
is
I mean,
definitely heavy, but well, it was heavy enough that it was hurting me. So I needed to do something about it.
You can only carry 12 pounds, so that's easy.
Oops.
I'm trucking 44 pounds of ammo right now.
Yeah, you're definitely stronger than me.
It's not a brag, but you know, I am stronger and better in every way.
Oh, let's see you, doctor.
I mean, you won't see after I doctor. So, I take it back. Did you just put common something in there, or was that cabbage and I just...
No, I did put something called common mallow. It's a herb.
Oh, interesting.
Able to eat to relieve your cold and flu symptoms. But I also imagine since it's an herb, it improves the happiness on the food.
Okay, fair enough. We haven't had a ton of colds and flus, so probably not.
I have lots
terrible.
of mallow.
Oh, wow. Even better.
I think most of us are outdoorsmen.
What's
That
that?
really helps with that.
Oh, yeah, that we don't get the colds. Yeah, it probably is helping a lot.
Outdoorsman is an OP power. Because I'm not even sure if you do get sick if you have outdoorsman. I never have once I started taking it. I think it's only applicable to being wet and cold. And if you're not, and if with outdoorsman, those things don't bother you. So, you know, well, cold does,
I
but the
am
wet doesn't.
finally on double arrows up.
All right, well, double arrows means you should hit 75 if you don't run.
This is nearly an empty pot.
I'm still on down arrow.
But you're
Well,
like fat, right?
No, he's
no,
to normal weights now, so he shouldn't lose too much weight.
I'm not like dying, but it's not ideal.
You're between 75 and 85 still?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, he's not bad, but he should at least maintain wherever he's at right now.
And when you say run, do you mean run?
Any form that's faster than walking is going to burn more calories.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Sprinting exponentially more, but even just actual running does burn more calories than walking the same distance. Now, you know, not too big a deal, but if you're trying to minimize calories, it's not a bad option. Metal shop. There's a couple zombies over here, and I forgot to bring a combat axe. I got hand axes, so I'm okay, but that was a silly choice of mine. I gotta level up on light-footed though, so you know the world's happy. Know it. I know it. Together, we all know it.
Soup's on.
I'm out. You guys can eat the foods that are available for right now. I have a pack of mac and cheese with me, and I've got double uppies, so I'm gonna not overdo it, since I know you can waste positive calories. Honestly, I should probably just drive up here. It doesn't feel like you need to, but when we're talking about calories and stuff, why am I even walking this distance? Got tons of cars. We don't really need to worry about the greenhouse effect.
Oh, I need more bowls.
I put 2 more into one of the boxes.
Yeah, I see 2. But we should definitely have more, but it's only letting me make 2, which means I must only have 2 floating around.
Well, there are
Fnor,
2 here that have stuff in them.
yeah, we should have more, we should have 8. Fnor, do you have a bunch of bowls by accident? Oh, here's the 2. Okay, here's 2, but
Not on me. You could feel free to globally check my bedroom, but I don't think so. Ooh, there's an axe in here I didn't collect before. That's kind of awesome. It's gonna be my new combat axe. I love just finding a random axe.
god damn, there is still so much rabbit.
Good.
I mean, I'm actually, because we have so much food, I'm actually going to throw these meats into the freezer. And then there's a stew that's not, don't turn the stove on. There's a stew that's ready to go in the fridge or in the oven. So, and there's still a roast on the table here. We got, I mean, oh my god, just a couple traps. As long as they reliably trap 1 or 2, we're gonna be rolling in food, hopefully. I don't want to walk around with this damn butter on me. Also, I wish I had something really cool to do with grape leaves, but, like, I don't. But I have a shit ton of grape leaves now.
Do you have something not cool to do with great leaves?
I mean, I could just put them into meals.
Okay, so it's just like a little addition.
Yeah, it's probably a spice, or that might actually even be a something real, like an actual meat food thing. When you say two freezers, do you mean the two halves of one freezer or one full freezer? Or two full freezers?
I mean, 2 full freezers.
Okay.
But that is only with vegetables and stuff. Meat makes that slightly more efficient.
Yeah.
Prepared food makes it more efficient. All that stuff.
I got some strawberry seeds. Where do you want me to throw them so you can plant them if you want them?
Outside near the garden, there is a bag with a bunch of seeds in it. Near the house.
Gotcha.
I'm not killing myself from picking up a corpse anymore.
Oh, hey,
Nice.
that's progress. What have you gotten your strength up to?
4.
That's impressive, dude. That's very impressive. I mean, I guess we've been
Drugs
going
help.
for a month and 3 days, but still, that's same with fitness.
Yeah.
Very impressive. That's diligence. I mean, now it's where it slows down, and 5 is a fucking slog, and 6 is gonna be probably as high as I think you'll get. But
I mean, I
even
need to get it to 5 so I don't have the out of shape defense.
that's fair.
Everything after that's gravy.
5 is doable, and you're definitely almost there, it seems. So that's awesome. That's what I usually do. Single player is definitely the way to go, but I'm grooving on this multiplayer build where I don't have to exercise.
Hey, the logs are right there. Where are the planks? Yeah, it is tricky, and I just kind of have to spam clicking. Although once I get the first one, then all the other ones seem to go quick enough with putting walls up. No, don't do that. Oh, I gotta run some ads. All right, enjoy. I'll get my ad timer on the damn stream deck, so it'll turn red when I...
Can you make these left leg pouches and right leg pouches in the tailoring options, Mr. Taylor?
Pouches?
I
I
see
don't think so.
in my tailoring tab, I don't have the required skill, but I have an option to make left leg pouch, right leg pouch, and a sword sheath.
Maybe you read a
I
book.
I read every magazine that we get, so I know when I'm out hunting if it's a duplicate or not. So it could be that if you're not up on the Taylor or the magazines, but I don't know what it would be. Like
I might not be.
I'm looking in the crafting menu under the tailoring tab where it shows up, not anywhere I don't know how you tailor normally, if that's what you do or something else.
I right-click on it, I hit inspect, and that gives me the tailoring menu.
Yeah. Well, if you
How
go to
are
the
you finding the tailoring menu?
if you go to the crafting menu itself, the big crafting thing that's like on the left with the hammer and the check
Oh,
mark.
Did you not even know that that was there?
I did not.
That's why I
I do
keep
have those
putting.
options.
That's why I keep putting food in the wrong thing, because it's not. I'm not looking at the actual food item, which is clearly what I should be doing. I'm looking in there, and it says like make roast, but make roast then puts the food in the roast that I was making instead of making a new roast.
So check that out. If you didn't know that was ever there, there's a lot of cool stuff in those menus to look through. But yeah, I'd be curious to see what those side satchels are. I don't need a sword belt, but I'd also be curious if it could be an axe belt.
I can make them. I'm trying it now. I am concerned I'm going to destroy my belt, though.
And we got extra belts, I think. Worst case scenario. How much extra weight am I carrying? That is a lot. That's more than I should be carrying. I'm gonna put some of this down.
I did destroy my belt doing it.
No.
It's okay.
It's okay that you
Cheers.
did that, or it's okay the result.
I'm trying to see how good my backpack's storage is versus this is giving.
Well, my backpack is like, oh, never mind, I can't even see it. It's good though. It's like 50, something crazy like that.
Oh no, this is real good. Well, the capacity is only 5, but it's got 86 reduction.
Wow,
Well, it's custom made. You put a sword into it or whatever, right?
that is pretty sweet.
I just made it generic.
Damn potions, good night. You're still awake? What the fuck?
Impressive. I commend you, Labrissa, for your wakeful adulting. She did say she was going to be awake because of the chocolate.
She did.
So,
That's
Could be
crazy.
my fault.
She had more chocolate than me. She really liked it. So props to your recipe as usual.
If someone has a moment, probably Azaka, would someone be willing to drive down here and bring me my backpack, which I left in my bedroom, and also pick up some paint cans and bring them back to the
Yeah,
hangout?
I want my bedroom painted, man.
Sure.
I still have the butter on me. Oh.
Is there any more food?
Yeah, should be a fuck ton, unless you ate all of it while I was gone. There should be a roast on the table, a soup on the table, a whole other stew waiting for bowls in the pot or in the thing. You did eat this looks like the roast and the other thing. The stew has vanished.
I did miss the stew in the thing. I'm eating that now.
Okay, I can make some more.
Is someone using Longblade?
No, I think we discussed this
No.
last time, and
Okay, I just found a perfect machete, so I would have grabbed it if someone was, but
perfect machete.
All right. I'm just dropping off some stuff, and then I'm going to drive to wherever you want to be.
no worries.
It was the perfect.
You know where my metal shop is?
machete.
Nope.
You know where the warehouse that we emptied that day is?
I know where a warehouse nearby is.
Yeah, that's my metal shop now.
Cool.
I have taken it over for its ease of access and its convenient vehicle bays. And I will be able to do work here on the vehicles. And also I've discovered that metalwork armoring requires that I build benches. So I didn't have room in my bedroom.
The next time I want to do something and she can't stay awake, I'm gonna remind her about today.
We'll just feed her some chocolate, apparently.
Apparently.
It's long been known as the cure, so the cure to
Oh, you wanted
ordeal.
your backpack, didn't you?
Do you? I heard the car turn on, and I assume you driving away.
I would, but it's not a big deal if you didn't grab it. The paint going back is the main thing. I can't ferry it all back. There's a lot of paint, and I'm just bringing all the colors so that we can do what we want. Though we have to plaster the stuff upstairs first, which I'll take care of. But the downstairs, I don't know if the walls can be painted or if they have to be plastered or something downstairs first. I'm assuming the pre-built walls can just be painted, but I've never tried inside the metal storage containers.
Where is your backpack?
It's probably in one of the crates, but just use the global in my bedroom and pick up the. It'll be in my bedroom. You should just be able to grab the pack itself.
I threw it in the trunk.
Delightful.
So I'm at the warehouses. Where's the entrance you want me at?
North side of the building. Are you at the one that we emptied out together? Oh, I see you there. Yeah. You're spin around and come to the right now. Take a right. Hard right. And then just drive straight. Because that's the factory. This that I'm standing in front of is the warehouse.
Gotcha. Keep going straight, or is this good?
Yeah, keep going straight. You'll see this pile of paint in front of this door over here. If you want to
Gotcha.
pull the trailer right in front of that so we can load right off the ground, that'd be ideal. Or as close as you can to it, obviously.
It's getting worse.
Yeah, I think... Fair enough.
One second, I'm going to scavenge for a belt.
Actually, I am going to try and move the car just because I think it'll
Yeah, I
vastly
didn't do a
speed
great
this
job.
up to do it from the ground. I mean, I wouldn't mind if for normal things, but I think there's just so many cans of paint that it'd be better if we can straighten it and back it like this. Did I make it? Wrong way. Nope. Nope, nope, nope.
Something, lady mom.
I have a theory. My theory is the paint cans won't be destroyed if I drive over them.
Oh my
That's
god,
probably
the paint
true.
cans were destroyed. What have you done? cooking level up, I presume, because I'm getting the music. And I was cooking when it happened.
Nice. What are you at now? 5?
I think so, yeah. Yes. All right, there are 4 more bowls of stew. There are a fricassee and a roast. I'm 73 pounds and gaining.
This is gonna take me 300 seconds at least to just put these paint cans in the truck.
Is there a reason why we want the paint cans?
Painting?
I mean, we have never done any of it. I just was curious.
You literally just said you wanted to paint your room.
I know. I did say that.
And I also would like to paint the upper space.
Okay, I just
personal
wanted to
desire.
I just wanted to know because like I did say that, but purely because I was kind of like, we got all this paint. You know.
I don't need to be grabbing all of it, but I didn't want to make color choices for other people, so I'm just grabbing everything, and it turned out to be way more than I kind of realized.
Oh, I'm out of nails.
So, I mean, unfortunately, the cart is prime real estate, so it probably needs to be unloaded. But you can definitely speed this up if you start loading into the truck as well, obviously. But
I'm building your wall.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Zaka, who's right here. Unfortunately, when you get it back, I'm going to be here still doing metal work. So, what's up?
Speaking of, I am grabbing what appears to be the... Oh, never mind.
Hey, when you get a chance, please make a crate in my bedroom on top of the other 2 crates, and then compare the size and see if the crates you've made now are bigger than the crates you've made at lower skill levels, or if they remain the same.
Okay.
And then, if they remain the same, I will start offering people metal crates, because I have seen that metal crates are about 30% bigger than wooden crates.
Which one's your room? It's the axe
second
room,
from the end. Yeah.
Are there boxes? Oh, there are boxes. Okay, 60. I think that you got 6 soda pops just in your room, huh?
I am hoarding a few soda pops.
So you want a third box on top.
I view a small collection of goodies as my due for the axe swinging calories that I burn. They're the same?
Mm-hmm. It's still 60.
Okay, well, I believe metal boxes are better for storage capacity then, so that might be the last storage thing you make out of wood. And I will start making metal boxes. That's all the paint, so if you want to head back with the car at your leisure, feel free.
Did you turn it off? I'm hunting a belt still.
I can turn. I can turn it off, yeah.
Screech.
Leave the key in the ignition, like a bro. Surprised you haven't found one on any of the bodies that are just laying out here.
Yeah, me too.
You said you put my backpack in the trunk, so I actually should grab that before you drive away. Because it has all my metalworking gear in it. Really all of my everything gear except my screwdriver and my saw.
I wonder if I used this technique that I'm using to make the walls, if I could have gotten... Oh, shit. If I could have gotten the, those windows. I think it may not have worked, though, because I would have ended up deconstructing something else first.
Right. Reconstructing.
Alright, now I guess I have a question.
Oh, I have an answer.
I'm at the
Why not?
I'm at the end of the first floor. Then we have the sort of like half floor raise up. Am I building up into that as well?
I didn't think so, but you're
Okay.
the carpenter. I figure that area we can use as just an open area to collect the water.
Okay.
And you can also build steps off of it to get to the roof without having to do something weird.
Okay. That seems very
How you
fair
could-
to me.
Could even leave the steps there. You wouldn't have to deconstruct them, which saves, I guess, on a slight amount of wear and tear on the hammer. Perhaps some ennui that you would feel at destroying things.
You gonna
My
ennui
metal-
on me?
No, you're gonna ennui all over the place. Remote? Trigger. Remote noise generator. I can do remote noise generators. Ooh.
Those are useful.
Isn't a remote noise generator just like a clock?
Yeah, a lot of
Ones-
people. A lot of people complain that is a weakness of electronics, is that you can do everything that it offers with like a couple clocks or watches with an alarm. What were you gonna say? I'm sorry.
It's a little louder, but we're talking like 10 more spaces.
Yeah.
It's not huge.
I think what I actually think is going to be useful is if we make a plank, we could set up a remote noise generator on the other side of the building and keep the remote upstairs with us, so that we could set off remote noise to move zombies around our base. Might be one of the few times that remote noise use is actually worth it. And even then, it's probably not going to be worth it where we currently live.
Shit.
What was that?
I told the game to pick up all of the wood in the big pile because I thought it would work like other things where it starts to pick them up and I would just cancel it after I got enough, because I can't say pick up 5 or pick up 10. It's one half for all, which is just not helpful sometimes. And apparently when you're picking up stuff that will just exceed your limit, you pick up as much as your character physically can. And so I instantly went to max weight. And
You didn't die, right?
No, I lost about a fifth of my health. This is fucking... Oh man, no one's here, right?
I am
No.
not.
I
Why? What's up?
I just was hoping someone could bring me hinges and doorknobs. I'm sure we have them. I
Alright.
just didn't want to go downstairs to get them.
We have a couple, not that many.
Well, I only need 2 hinges and a doorknob
And we probably have that, yeah.
because I'm just gonna put a door up here so that we have access to the roof without it being open. Now, I don't know. Does this game have roofs?
Yes.
No. Oh, you can build? I don't know. If you just said yes quickly, so why don't you take over?
I'm
So
assuming.
if you want a weatherproof building,
Yeah.
you need to build a floor
Yeah,
on the level above the level you want to weatherproof.
that's what I figured.
But it's not a special roof item. It's just a floor item.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping it wasn't just build floor, because I'm gonna have to go outside and build a staircase up so I can get up there, and then build floor. And of course the wood's gonna all be downstairs by a floor now. And I don't think it will let me cheat that.
Gizmo, did you just sneeze on my arm like a disgusting, nasty cat?
Where else would she sneeze? Also, she's mad at you for being not home all
She
day.
needs to get over herself.
All right, minus the windows and the roof and a door, the walls are all done.
Nice.
Shouldn't run. Trying to gain weight. Oh yeah, I'm at 73 and am not double uppy anymore. So it's not just running, it's also maybe carrying all this wood around and stuff.
Carrying weight
Yeah.
definitely affects it.
Damn. I cannot find a belt.
I apologize for asking you to do belt-related things without having backups. I'd
I don't
suggest
normally
running
think
to the
of it
trailer
as
park.
rare.
Oh, did you check the locker rooms in the factory?
No, I have not checked the. That is a good place though.
Yeah, a lot of times lockers have the extraneous items.
Extraneous items, sharing with you. Oh, I got some more windows in here. I gotta bring those upstairs.
Yeah, you should have 4 more windows actually, I think.
Yes, I do believe. I have enough for 2 doors, actually, I think. Might as well grab a window while I'm here. Actually, I'm carrying that no problem. Oh, I put it in my backpack. That's fun. Look at this shitty door down here. It bothers me.
Wow.
Wow.
Building that metalworking bench just gave me a significant chunk of metalworking skill, which, go figure, but it was more than I expected to get from any one item.
Maybe that's the
Yep.
secret to grinding.
Just build the
Might
benches.
be.
You don't rip up cars. You build a workshop.
Oh, yeah. I'd have to compare that to a car, but that was a lot. It does take 5 metal sheets to build this, so... I wonder what I get for deconstructing items.
Okay. So now I have found what might be the issue with the windows. Is that unlike the walls, I might need to make a little walkway out there to put windows in the south.
That's a bitch. I'd almost say, fuck it. Tear down the windows and put walls there, and then just say no windows on the south, or just make one window on the south so we can look out
Yeah.
and do it on the end, where you can build a single walkway out where there's no walls by the barrels, and then you can get rid of that with more ease. We only need one window for viewing. Honestly, the southern facing walls don't add to the room anyway, because you can't see them when you're in the room. You can only see them when you're outside. So, and if we've got other windows, the light will be fine.
Well, the same reason I can't disassemble a window,
Oh, you can't take the window.
I can't
You can't put
take
the
the
window in. You
I
can't
can't
take the
take the
wall out.
wall out.
Bitch.
Ugh.
I suppose you could demolish it with a sledgehammer, but that seems like a waste.
I'll have to make a pathway, and I'll just only put one window over there. That's annoying.
Why can I not pick this fucking bench up? Oh, there we go. I had to take my backpack off. 'Cause it's heavy as fuck.
Yeah.
Look good. Put that
They
in a different
really
spot.
need to add grab more than one, because grab one and grab half take the same amount of time, but if I want to grab two, it takes twice as long.
Grab half takes the same amount of time? I did not know that. Interesting.
At least it seemed like it did. Certainly did not take 39 times the speed when I picked up all that stuff or whatever. Why can I not put a door frame here? Okay, that's gonna have to go here then. I'm gonna have to build one extra bit of wall.
Aw. There was a door where a zombie was banging on one side, and I killed it, but the door is still banging, so he was just trying to get to his friend.
Aww.
It's kind of sad.
Yeah, it takes the same amount of time between grab one and grab half.
Interesting. Almost never use the grab half function, so it's an interesting note.
Alright. Here's what I'll do towards getting us to a ceiling. Because I'm hurt. I'm actually have rather hurt myself a little bit carrying around heavy stuff. And it's making me lose weight. I will get the initial stuff set up. I'll get the staircase built inside so that I can start the very first bit of stair, and then somebody else or floor, and then somebody else can carry all the planks up there onto that first bit of floor, and I will then build out from there.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Interesting. Oh, there we go. Why do I have to build it there? I don't want to build it there. That's such a weird place to... Alright, well, we're going to disassemble it later, so...
Oh man, I found more paint. I think this paint can just stay here.
Alright, first test.
Unless we like need more colors.
No, okay.
But it's in a spot that I don't want paint to be, which is annoying to me. So I'm actually going to have to pick it up and move it. So I'll start collecting all the paint in one box. Holy shit, I'm fun. Okay, here's a little fun joy in repeatable psychology. I just found some paint and said, "Oh fuck, I got this paint. I gotta do something with it. I guess I'll just put it in a random box." And I walked over to a random box, or so I thought, opened it up, and there's nothing but paint inside that box. So I clearly did the exact same thing on a different day. I just forgot about it.
Yep.
I don't know how to get floor built.
Right click in the area and carpentry build wooden floor.
I can make the floor. I do not know how to get it like up on the right level.
You're gonna need to build stairwell to get up there.
I'm on a staircase. I'm at the top of the staircase.
Then you should be able to build right off the staircase. Does that not work?
It's not letting me. It keeps trying to bring me down to the floor below to build it again on the floor below.
Let me get somewhere safe, and then I'll look at your screen.
I wonder if the floor below doesn't count as floor because it's like the aesthetic ceiling, and maybe you have to actually build a floor first before it counts it as a residential building. And then once you've built it there, it might say, oh, you want to build at the next level. That's spitballing. Could be. It also could just be the way that you're angling it is weird.
Nope. That didn't work. I just double built floor here.
Like I said, just spitball.
You can build floor on floor. It's not super useful, but it does let you do it for some reason.
Yeah. Like, I need to Z up, and it won't let me Z up.
Need to Z up, boys.
Like this.
I almost feel like that's something they said in Dragon Ball.
Right? Definitely sound like something Piccolo would say, or Vegeta, I guess, if he was feeling frisky. Yeah, usually you can build it off of the exact spot where the ladder goes. Now the stairway itself will have built a level of floor that you appear on when you walk up there. Did you build that so that's the first level of floor? That would be the first ceiling?
Oh my
or
god,
did you
the
build
floor
that...
is there. It just was invisible.
Oh, were you not walking up far enough?
I guess. I was very scared about walking off.
Because you were scared of falling? Yeah, stairwells build a first level of floor for free. So you don't have to. Now you know the problem. Yep, that was it. I imagine you'll be able to build it pretty easily now.
I should be fine. And now I will build the one bit of floor that I have the stuff for, and you guys can come up here and build and deliver wood to this.
I knew it was just something weird like that, but
I'm turning off the power for a second to fill up the generator.
good.
I need to.
Thank you for keeping an eye on
My
it.
character is in discomfort. I need to just give myself some time.
Well, I should check out my bandages. They're still clean, miraculously.
It's probably because the wounds are gone. If I disassemble this door down here, will it give me the hinges back?
Random chance, but at your level of carpentry, probably.
Well, I don't want to accidentally not have a door on the house, but there's enough in here that I can.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll get you more if you need more.
I actually had. I just. It's also neat, unimportant. It's just that the door's ugly, and I can do better doors now.
I appreciate that.
I think technically the door frame is also ugly, and I can do better doors with that, or do frames now too. I don't know if it has like more XP or anything. Or sorry, more HP. All right. I'm gonna put this out there. I've got 25 minutes until the next ad break, and then that is probably just where I will call it, because even though we started late, I can't go forever.
Fair enough.
Uh-huh.
Was that a huh or an uh-huh?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Like, it's not even Christmas anymore. So, like... whatever.
That's the spirit.
Okay. Once again, breaking my body. Oh my god, guys, I've got 4 planks. And probably like a backpack full of shit, but... okay. Carpentry, wall. Oh no, door, frame.
Ted, I found a new trauma bag full of stuff. I just dropped it off in your medical.
Cool.
I don't know how you're organized.
Yeah, that's fine. Can somebody go get 3 more fucking planks off the roof?
Well, I'm not there. I would if I was, but I ain't, so I shan't.
I'll do it. I'm just gonna come get
I'm
some
here.
food.
Where are the planks?
All on the roof.
Oh, gotcha.
I just want to bring 3 more down to the first floor, to the door that is no longer there, so that I can build the door. You appear to be walking into a corner on my screen. I don't know if that's...
No, that is not me.
Well, yeah, it was, but...
Oh. Really? Because when you said it, I was walking onto a pile of rocks.
There's a lot of weird server side, local side, mismatches sometimes. I notice people oftentimes teleport from where they were to someplace ahead of me, or things vice versa. It's a weird one.
So Ted, you might not find this helpful, but what you can do is click on the little down arrow next to the thing, which brings up all of the items of the type, and then manually select the number you want.
Like with control?
No?
Okay. Well, is it any different than just pushing grab 1 5 times?
It's a different series of key presses.
If it's not faster,
faster.
in picking in literal pickup time, then I don't really care.
Okay.
I mean, it's nothing. It was a very good thing to suggest. It's just like I'm annoyed that I have to take the ridiculously long amount of time to pick up a log or a wood plank and then do it 4 times to pick up 4. You know, it's just like, really?
Hey, I need leather strips now. Is that something I can just make, or is that a you get better returns with your tailoring?
I've got about 100 of them. You can help yourself if you need some.
Okay.
Are you still at? Oh, the car isn't back here. I guess you never came back.
Not yet. No, I assumed you would take the car back eventually. So I'm still doing metalwork in my shop.
No, I ended up running back.
I actually should head back now though, because I'm hungry. So I'm gonna
That
do
means I gotta make
that.
some food in a minute because we're about to run out of the stew that I made here. That's just good. It gives you guys time to put all the planks.
I got 3 planks on me I found in a thing, so I'll bring those too. I think, did you say you needed more than 3, or is 3 gonna do it for you?
We had the planks. I just was asking him to like carry them down the stairs for me. Yeah, you did.
Where you needed?
Now what I need is just people to just carry planks up to the roof. And that's just a forever project until we have a full roof.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, I have 3 planks, which is not enough for that. Are there still planks on the
Yeah, there
second
are still
floor?
planks and several logs. It just it'll be so much faster for you to just pick up
Sure.
50 of them and then drop them off
Yeah.
the floor versus me picking up 5 of them
Yeah.
and then
No, I'm
and
with
hurting
you.
myself
I
to
just
do it.
didn't quite understand what you were saying, but now I do, and we are all good. Where should I park the car for paint can moving? Where do we want to store the paint cans? In one of the storage sheds, maybe?
Yeah, that probably is
Sure.
a good idea.
All right.
Alright, so that's bandages.
I would pull it through here, and then we can just unload it into one of these containers. Here, I'll just put it by the second container and can just pour it all in there.
Ironically, cold packs are actually electronics gear.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rest of this is whatever. All right.
I wonder if this stuff is higher quality if I make it, or if I just... I guess it was for carpentry, so I assume it would be for me too. Which one did you make, the sword belt or the left and right patches?
Left leg pouch.
Okay, cool. I'd like to
If you can
experiment.
find me more belts, I will make
Okay.
the rest.
All 3 of them are belt related?
All 3 of them require a belt.
Okay. Did you try the lockers, or did you go back before trying them?
I did go through the lockers. I found 1 belt, so I now have a belt.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're at least belted, but we will have to go find more, obviously. Why are all these twigs and sticks up here?
I
Did
think
those
they were
come off
part
with
of coming off
chopping?
of trees or something, yeah.
Okay.
That's the primitive tool pile.
Nah, the primitive tool pile is inside the front door. He's talking about up on the second
and
floor.
I don't.
Were you just maybe
then I'm
dumping
not
when you were doing that?
I might have been.
And you did.
I don't know. It's been
Not-
they've been up there for a while. Oh, not me.
Okay, well, that's fine. They can be carried down quickly. I mean, they're starting to look pretty icky in the front room. We probably should organize them a bit better. But I like the pile of sticks. But the actual big sticks, the actual pile of sticks instead of the twig pile, is kind of ugly looking. And honestly, we don't need them anymore. We have enough. We need more chipped stones.
Oh, I think you told me to wait, so I have not been actively picking them up.
Yeah, but we don't even need those because I realized that the wood axes were shitty at fighting zombies, so we might as well use them for chopping wood. And therefore, kind of don't need to worry about stone axes. So. I find it interesting you built the stairway inside instead of out on the area where we were talking about.
Well, that's
building
on
the
a
stairway.
higher level. So if I build it out there, it'll bring me up to not the floor where I need to put the roof.
That's fair. I'm not sure it actually is at a higher level. I think that's visual only, but it's a totally fair thing, and I'm not 100% sure how it would affect things. So probably safe to do it the way you.
The reality is that I will just remove the stairwell when we're done.
I mean, it's a good thing we have a sledgehammer, because I don't think you can actually disassemble stairs normally,
Oh,
which is a
I
fucking annoying
I
thing.
didn't know that, but
But yeah, we do have the sledgehammer, so it's fine. Make sure you double build the floor up there. I'm not sure if that goes away, the piece of floor that starts with it.
okay, good to know.
So, yeah, I don't know. So if you double build it, I imagine that it's safe. All right, I have put the everything that's up here up there. So you're good, and I'll move this stone and these twigs down to the tool room. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 windows.
Well, I'm gonna when I build out the thing, I'm just gonna remove all but one window from the shit side.
Okay.
If I, you know.
And that would mean we'd need still 4 windows.
And I think we have 2 still down here.
Okay, not bad. And these are all chrome windows?
They are all chrome is what we've been working with, yes.
Okay. I've been keeping curtains as well, but I don't know where they went. Probably in one of the trailers with the windows or a box or something, but you'll have to just spot them at some point. None of that's necessary, but I like the actual curtains instead of just hanging rags.
Sure.
I need some food if you've got some.
I'm working on it. I do have some.
I actually had double uppies, and then I lost all of that. I did gain a pound, but I was expecting to gain 3, and I only gained 1 because of all the whatever I was doing. Pile of twigs is awesome.
Alright, well, there's a soup right there. Or a stew right there.
What do you, no, there isn't. What are you talking about?
No, I see. You just... Okay. And now there's those 2 roast and a stir fry. Yeah, and I'm still... Despite having been at double uppies, I only have, I'm only at 73 pounds and now standing even.
Well, I'm gonna eat this stir fry.
You eat
Whole
the
damn
whole
thing.
damn thing? Shit.
But the roast you can keep.
Well, I took 1/4 of it because I'm actually full to the bursting on my body. I just...
I'm now full to bursting, but yeah, I was still pretty hungry even after eating that bowl of soup. So I said, you know what? I need the calories. I'm just gonna eat this whole damn thing, and it was good. And I still don't have an up arrow, so I'm holding even at 74.
Okay, I have just now used up all of the meat that I captured the other day.
Nice.
Which was 2 birds and 1 rabbit.
I gotta be honest with you. I really thought trapping was kind of a point sink, and it wasn't worth the time. But that's definitely worth it. You have shown me. You've shown me the error of multiple ways in your build.
Yes. You should never doubt the hunting doctor.
I'm giving you all the credit I can, man. It's like 6%.
Wow.
So all the credit that I can give a younger brother. I'm sorry.
Wow.
It's the law.
Wow. I think I see why stews are good for gaining weight because
Blame Jesus.
I imagine you get a lot of the calories and stuff, but they only have like 14 hunger in them. So you don't fill up. I can keep eating soup or stew or whatever.
We not have.
I'm still not going up, so I'm gonna go eat a piece of candy. I'm gonna go to the fat cabinet. That's what I call it. There's a magazine called Hottie Z in the.
Yeah, we found it, and I laughed when we found it. So I told Sebastian to grab it. I didn't know that he was going to put it in there, but I kind of enjoy it.
Yeah, it's
Its
not
existence.
wrong, I guess. Oh, nice. I gotta. The sodas can get me up to being a fatty again too. Yeah, all right. Double arrows up. All right. Is it about to become nighttime? Okay. In the morning, Nord. And then that'll probably be the end of the stream. Oh, yeah, I don't know. You're gonna walk with me over to the trapper area. You're gonna cut a tree down and get me some planks, and I'm gonna build some more traps over there.
Okay.
And that'll probably be where I call the evening. So I will spend the night in my immortal state of undeath. Or unsleep, I should say. Building floor up here. God, it is so scary to just be like, yes, walk out onto the nothing.
I
Right,
see that
I
being a bit
have
creepy.
double built the floor in that spot.
Why can I not do this?
All right, that is as far as I can go from the one pole I've made, it appears. So you can support out like 2 squares from the pole.
These are all tier 3 walls, right?
Should be, yeah.
Why can I not plaster them?
I don't know.
Here, come and see if maybe this is a carpentry thing.
All right, give me 1 second.
Because I have only done this when I've had carpentry, but I thought it was just a
it's
general
2
skill.
planks. That better be alcohol. Oh,
Yeah.
shit, one of our barrels is low.
Outside or a second floor?
Second floor. 2 of them, actually, looks like.
Oh, okay.
One of the low ones is the washing machine barrel. It's kind of always low. The other one's the primary sink. What are you building?
Pillar.
Oh. You definitely do not need to build ceiling pillars, but...
Well, I'll tell
if
you what,
feel-
it won't let me build more floor, so...
Try... Let me see, what are you doing up here? I don't understand why.
Well, let's take a look. So carpentry, carpentry
I've
floor.
definitely done it.
I can, it didn't even work. I can't, unless I'm just too far away from this. Maybe I'm just too far away from this. Let me try
I think
it.
you were just too far away from the wood.
It,
Yeah.
it was working really well. Well, this spot over here shouldn't be. Like right here. Oops. Right here.
Try and connect it. Try and connect it to the wall. But I just don't. I do not think.
Yeah, I don't know.
That you need to
this
build
spot
these,
over here
these,
wasn't
these
working, but maybe it was just far enough away that it wasn't working. So I'll deconstruct those. I'm not. All right. So what do I need to do?
See if you can pick up the plaster barrel and then right click on the wall and see if it gives you an option to plaster the wall.
They should stop calling it carpentry if this is the case and call it like
Generalized
construction. Yeah.
Well, you do. You have a plaster option. Why doesn't that show up for me?
Where is that? Oh, there. Yeah. You wanted to plaster this wall, I presume?
Yeah, I'll plaster until the bucket's out. It should only give you 4 cubes, but maybe 5. One thing I've noticed is that the walls being plastered means that the room is light even without a light.
Yeah.
More than I thought. Oh, can't be that much. Can't be more than 10. It only weighs 10 kilos.
I haven't been counting.
6, 7, 8. This is 9.
Yeah,
This will be
it just
10.
ran out.
Okay. That was more than I thought, but interesting. I don't like that I can't do it. I wonder what that was about. I can make you more plaster, but I won't take more of your time while you're doing the
I
other
mean, that
stuff.
takes 10 seconds. Like, that's whatever.
Sure. Or I'll fill this one up then and get you another one, but I have to go bring more plaster back. I didn't realize that it was one bag per bucket. So a single bag gets 10 squares of plaster, and that's that. Also, it's heavier than the combined ingredients, but I wonder if it's calculating the weight of the water.
It was heavy. It made my character go, ouchie.
Annoying. Oh well. Minor annoying. I'm gonna leave another bucket of plaster for you to mess with at your leisure.
Okay.
I don't know. We might have to plaster the outside if we want to paint the outside, but I don't know if we want to get that fancy, since the only people that would care about that would be the zombies. But it is a thing.
All right, we've got a pile of tailored clothing now.
Nice.
I don't necessarily have every piece of clothing, but I have pants, shirts, and jackets.
Nice.
My tailoring is still level 3.
Level 3 is higher than any tailoring level I've ever gotten to, so.
I don't know how to build the staircase around the roof around the staircase.
Well, you would need at least a couple squares so your head can go through, so it won't let you build in some areas.
Right.
Once you're to
I thought I went far enough back, but
it might be 3 cubes, which I think is one larger than I
yeah,
logically think it should be.
Okay. All right, I am out of wood up here now.
Okay, fair enough. Well, we'll have to get you more in a bit. Do the plaster, I guess.
Oh, neat. Look real nice.
Thanks. I spent
Where did you need things moved?
all the... Well, it's all gone now. I used all the wood. We need more wood.
Gotcha.
And then when you drop the logs off, you should drop them off on the ceiling.
Yep.
Okay, plaster's all done.
Okay, I'll bring more back in a couple
Probably
minutes.
want to bring a lamp or two upstairs.
That's fair.
Yep, all that work, by the way. I'm no longer double uppies.
Yeah, keeping on top of the food is a full-time job.
I think when you're doing major work, you need to be eating candy. Or something. Just...
I think that's fair.
Eating a chip bag and a soda got me back to double uppies, but... Alright, I'm going to drop off this crowbar and door hinge. I'm going to sit down and read the foraging book until it's daytime. And then I'm going to go check the traps, bring back any stuff to throw in the freezer, and then I'm going to call it there for me.
Fair enough.
Because it'll be 2:30 in the morning or something by that point. And I'm going to take that time to go to the bathroom and even run another minute and 30 of ads just so that no one gets interrupted. So enjoy that for a minute and 30. And, yeah, alright. That's 5 a.m. or something like that. It'll be good. And I'll be right back.
Oh, there's a couple shotguns in this car here. Not a big deal. There was a magazine which I hadn't read yet, so I'm grabbing that.
Cool. More crops.
Hmm?
More crops already.
Oh, nice.
Farming 3.
What, 3?
Farming.
Nice.
We don't have the book for it, so it's taken a little longer, but
Gotta find these books.
Good sound fidelity, but
Kind of were coming in and out in that last second there.
I was being quiet and not anywhere near my mic. I said I like my newer phones. I'm gonna have to test them for like good sound fidelity though, because the fact that I can hear the world a lot clearer just makes me nervous that like it's not as nice sound, but everything seems as good.
Right. It's tricky.
2 a.m., huh? Okay. Well, I can actually, while that's reading and I'm sitting here, I can actually work on something else that I need to work on in real life. Just don't let me miss light so that I can get to bed.
It's all right. I'm going to do some chopping right now. I've almost got my metalworking up to 5.
Wow.
That was a very, very productive bit of metal shopping. I've been making scrap bullshit and then disassembling it. I made a bunch of benches. Probably gonna have to go out and start tearing more cars apart though for the metal sheets, and that will give me more metalworking as well. But I think that's what I'm gonna have to do next time because I'm kind of used all the metal sheets that I had over there, and I don't want to ferry the ones that are over here over there because the ones that are over here are gonna be for on the road repairs. They need to eventually go in the trailer. How many wood does it take for a floor?
2.
2 or 2? 1? Okay.
1 per floor.
All right, and it's what, 4 by like 20?
I don't know. 4 seems too thin. Definitely not 4.
6 maybe?
Is dark as all fuck. Where's my flashlight? Oh, there it is. Okay, so the actual main building.
Probably.
Go ahead.
We probably need another water.
Another watering thing by the garden?
Yeah, I'm down to whatever's in.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna need. Whoa! Well,
hey,
there you go.
it's raining.
Oh, it's raining! Huzzah!
What a delight!
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 8 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24,
Jesus
25,
Christ.
26, 27. 8 by 27. And I've already built 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. And I built 31. So
All right, so
do the
that's like
math and then remove 31.
roughly 190-ish.
That bucket's now full of water, by the way.
Hey, delightful. There's 4 logs up there. I'm gonna progressively bring more and more logs up.
Okay. Well, I'm going to keep reading this book with the possibility that I might have it done by the time it's daytime.
That's fair.
And then I can do the hunting. Or the trapping, as it were. The trapping, as it were.
Well, you built a door on the 2nd floor. Interesting. Good idea.
You mean in the back?
Yeah.
Well, just so that we could get out onto that roof area, yeah.
Yeah, no. I was not being sarcastic. I just hadn't thought of it.
Okay, it's 5:20, which means I can probably... I'm at 260. Yeah, that's still a fair bit of time. When does it actually start to get daytime? It is 6, right? Does that change? Okay, good. You are cooking something. Does that change as like the seasons change?
What?
When sunrise and sunset are?
I don't know.
Not a clue.
Alright, so we ate all the food?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, radishes. Very nice.
It does say their ingredient. They're really more of a flavor. They give like 10 calories.
Fair enough. Alright. Well, eat something as you guys need it, because I'm just, since we're gonna very soon go out to get the meat, I don't want to make stuff without a bunch of meat, so... You know, if you need to eat a can of meat or whatever. Alright, it's light enough. So, Fnord.
Yep.
If you would like to accompany me, so that you can chop down some trees for me.
Okay.
I think I have the nails. Oh! I need to bring some cabbage and some crickets. So go to the bug box. Hello, bug box. Grab 4 crickets. Grab all. And then cabbage. Cabaggio. Grab 1. Should be enough. Yeah. still getting a little bit of darkness effect. And weather effect. It's actually quite hard to scavenge. Weirdly. What the fuck is
Chilling
that?
for a
I
minute.
just found an egg.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
2 eggs, in
Didn't know
fact.
those were. I didn't know you could find those in the wild. That's cool. Before we go wandering,
It's not a wander. I know exactly where I'm going, but yes.
before we go, could you make some food?
Did you not hear me when I said just eat like something from a can? I don't want to make a bunch of food that doesn't have any meat in it.
Well, no, I clearly did not.
Clearly didn't. So yeah, just have some yeah, just
have
make
a
something
can.
just make something easy for you really quick just to get your hunger satiated. I have an egg for you. Can I offer you an egg in this trying time?
You can, but I think it probably
Hey, I
should
gained a
down.
unit.
Some type of can is useful to save. I don't know.
I don't
think
throw
it's
any cans out. I just put them
Yeah,
in the
alright.
garbage, and then someone takes the garbage out.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh, Azaka's here. Do you have a?
Are you?
Do you have an axe?
I have an axe and I'm.
Yeah, I've
walking
been cutting
through
down
these.
trees.
Okay.
Okay.
Well then, there you
he can
go.
go with you then.
I don't have a saw though. Do you have a saw?
I do have a saw.
Okay. Yep.
But I'm thinking more close, so that you don't have to like carry the log a long way. And I'm not finding as much stuff, so I've been making a fair beeline.
We're just sort of heading towards the trap area because I lost you.
Yeah. Here. I mean, I don't know if that helps. I said hey.
It did not.
You can always look at the stream and see where I am on my minimap.
That's cheating.
That's cheating. So.
Well, it's kind of balanced because I've got an alt tab to that, so that leaves me vulnerable.
Fair enough. Can't argue with that, honestly.
Mushies. A shortcut to mushrooms.
I caught you. Well, I caught sight of you.
Okay, I'll just stand still for a second if you are not far behind. There you are.
Here I am.
And we're almost at the traps. I don't like that my mini map doesn't have my marks on it. I have to actually pull out my full-on map.
Yeah. Ugh.
Oh, we just hit fog. Alright, well, I guess that makes sense for early morning rain. Ooh, an onion. I think I hear Zombros.
I've killed one.
Could have swore I heard a step.
only-
This is the clearing, so this should be where they are. Oh, nothing in that one. Oh, nothing in that one. That's not great. It's only been a day, to be fair, so I was just hoping there'd be meat. Looks like I'm... Ah! One of the bird traps broke.
Yeah.
Alright, this is where I would like the wood.
Here's one.
I'm
I
just gonna
already
leave.
dropped it. But There it
I'm gonna
goes.
leave this axe out on the other side of the fence. It's a wood axe, but I'm not gonna keep it in my room. It's a public axe. No, I don't. It doesn't need to be mine. So when yours,
This is where
where
I dropped the wood.
No, anywhere, because
Where would you
I
like it
gotta
kept?
make the item. It's not the same as like.
Sorry, you were saying for Nord?
I was just saying, I got uh, the wood axe, and I let that I was using it. I'm leaving it where you would jump the fence in that spot. I'm just gonna leave it there. No need to bring it
Gotcha.
in.
Do you have any sturdy sticks?
Yes.
Several of those will let me make, or at least a couple of those or something will make me make a stick trap, which is the bird trap.
Nope, I have tree branches. I think you make
Mm-hmm.
sturdy sticks out of planks.
Maybe, which we'll have plenty of, so.
I think you can also make them out of just the sticks, the straight sticks or whatever. You might be able to make them out of a tree branch. That's what I meant. I don't know. It might just be planks. I could be out of my mind, but I feel like there's options for sturdy sticks.
Well, I'll drop these sticks and see if that helps.
Oh, shit, I interrupted myself. I don't need a ton more wood. I just didn't want to carry planks out here and die.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to make a little supply and have it in a little bundle there, I guess
That
that's...
was my thought.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea at all.
All right, 8 logs should be enough.
Plenty. Yeah, plenty.
There you go.
Grab tree branches. Grab one tree branch. What can I do to you, tree branch? Make stake, create spear. No.
Unfortunate. That's also one of those things that could be... I know Build 42 has changed and improved the survival options quite a bit. So that might be something I saw on a Build 42 walkthrough.
What the... Oh, okay. Unpack. I was about to get so pissed. I thought I didn't have my cabbage.
I have, by the way, unloaded all this paint, which I realize I had just assumed that someone else was going to do the same way I had assumed someone else was going to drive this car back. But that was a silly assumption, and so I have done it.
Uh-oh.
And this car can go back in rotation.
Oh, no, there it is. Oh, there may be not enough. Okay, so one...
Is the key in the ignition?
Yes.
One cabbage can bait 4 traps. Do you happen to have a cabbage on you? Or another fresh veg?
I'm afraid in this trying time, I have nothing on me in food.
Okay. That's fine. It just means that I'll annoyingly have one. I still have more traps now, but I'll annoyingly have one trap unbaited. Unless I can put mushrooms or something in there, but I don't think I can. Oh, I can put mushrooms or onions in there.
I wonder what you catch.
Does that give anything? Zomboid trapping. Nothing. It doesn't even show up on the list. So I can put it in there, but I don't think it actually gets anything.
Fair enough.
So, and then where was my other bird trap? There it is. So this one's still around, so I can still bait this with a cricket.
God, imagine
platform.
if we were playing. I guess there's ponchos and stuff, and you can. But imagine if you had to keep track of your wetness. That would add a whole layer of annoyance to this.
Okay, I
You get an
am
umbrella. That's one of the easiest ones.
Oh, I guess that's not a
done.
big deal then.
I'm gonna walk back and then I'm gonna log out.
Yep.
It is 8:13. It's August 13th. So I have to wait till at least August 14th before I check the traps. I don't know if checking them daily is good. It has to be at least a day before something gets trapped in there, and I think every day has a chance to trap it, but I don't know if by walking over to check, I reset the timer.
Well, I know that it does run a greater risk of ruining them if you don't fix them. So it might be a balance between wasting traps that are ruined versus not always being full when you go out.
Right.
So I don't know which one. Are we resource shy or are we calorie shy is kind of the choice.
It's calorie shy because it's literally just wood.
Yeah, in which case...
No, it does take a couple nails, but we have plenty of nails too.
We're not short, but that is a limiting factor late game.
Okay. Yeah, and nails do seem to not be, like, very easily reclaimable.
No. They are abundant in boxes, but then, yes, they go surprisingly quickly. And I'm glad we've all moved up to normal ammo, so we don't have to worry about using it for target practice anymore, because that's, yeah, does get wasteful to do it too long.
I don't
and we have
know.
quite a bit of paint still in the warehouse, so if we need any color that we run out of, I think we probably have it.
Seems like a lot of trees, although I think I see the gap.
Yeah.
We also have concrete, and I'm not sure what to do with that.
Put a zombie in it and watch them burn.
Like, I don't know if you can build concrete walls, or if it's for floor, or what the concrete is for. I mean, I should probably just make a concrete barrel and see what I can get out of it, but...
Alright, I am in the clear, Azaka, so as you...
Oh, there's a whole-ass popsicle fridge in the back of this car. We gotta take this out.
That sounds like us.
That's good. We have an extra popsicle fridge.
Whoa.
I'm gonna put that right in the back of the trailer.
Nice.
Actually.
Compost is 10% full.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Alright. I didn't get any game, so I can make like a potato stew as I throw things in the fridge here. Although I will need one of those bowls, or those pans that I just walked right by.
We didn't get a fishing party out, so...
Fishing, if it's more consistent, even if it's not as high quality, will be good just for having meals.
It's fairly high quality, too. It's not as good as rabbit. But...
I mean, the rabbit went far. Which is funny, because in my brain, I don't picture rabbits as being particularly large, but I guess they can get chonky. Oh, our water dispenser inside is now empty. The one that we said we would drain from.
Okay. Yeah, put it somewhere, I guess.
Well, we do know it can go onto the attic and be plumbed from. So like, and the rain
I don't know that.
fills it up, doesn't it?
I don't think it fills, does it?
I don't know.
No, you have to fill it manually.
Okay, well then we can still fill it manually from whatever.
I mean, if we want to do that, that's fine. That's going to be probably like a whole process, though. I guess if you put it in the bathroom, by one of the sinks, we can just manually load from the sink into it every time it rains until it's full again. Because you wouldn't want to load from barrels because that would be tainted water.
Yeah.
So you want to run it through the plumbing.
I like that the plumbing is magic.
I just assume we have very good filtration systems.
Yeah, we'll get some protein. I'll use the egg that I just randomly found. And I'll put another one in the fridge.
Oh.
My game is all of a sudden being very randomly stuttery. Actually, I have a bad idea. Now, even though I didn't get any meat, I still came back with food that I will put in the freezer for storage. I got 7 mushrooms, some onions. Like, it still is worth going out and just wandering around.
I think in order to add onions to most recipes, you have to slice them.
Correct. I did discover that. Berries, that egg, more mushrooms, a few millipedes.
Boiling us.
All right, my armor station is up and running.
Oh shit, did I make soup instead of stew? Whoops.
It's fine. It's still food. You didn't waste any calories.
What's the actual difference? I know you said soup is for... No, no, no! Okay, there goes my food.
What'd you do?
Okay, now you wasted calories.
I accidentally poured instead of placed. And it doesn't... It, unlike many odd things, that one is one that you can do while moving, so moving doesn't interrupt it.
I think if you sprint, it always interrupts those kind of things.
Well,
but
good to know. But if I'm at the point where I can smartly sprint, I might as well be just hitting escape.
yeah, that's fair.
Right. So there's your guys' food. It's a couple bowls for you to finish up the evening. I can make more later. Next time. Drop this millipede. I almost got 4 pounds, 4 units of bugs in this 3.95. I think the bug jar is full. We need to go fishing.
Hey, I like it. So I have the bare minimums now to start armoring our cars, but I assume much like the woodworking, I would be better at doing it at higher levels. And fuck me, I apparently need at least 1 level of tailoring to make some of these armor pieces for people.
Do you remember the movie Armageddon?
It looks like only 1 level to make some of the chest pieces. The movie Armageddon with the meteor?
I think so, yeah. I think that's the one I'm referring to. Has Ben Affleck in it?
Yeah, I do remember it.
Yeah.
So Ben Affleck is quoted often as having asked James Cameron, whoever the director was.
Nope.
No? Michael Bay?
The same guy who did the Transformer movies.
Michael Bay. So
Yeah.
is quoted as having often asked Michael Bay, "Hey, wouldn't it be easier to teach the astronauts to drill for oil than to teach the oil drillers to be astronauts?" Because of course the premise of the movie, if I'm thinking of the correct movie, is that they have to train a bunch of oil drillers like Bruce Willis to fly up in the space shuttle, and
Right.
like drill and explode this meteor before it kills everybody.
I think they
And
actually say. I think they actually say in the movie that it is, in fact, a very highly skilled trade, and it would not.
they
It'd be easier
don't
to train than the other way.
they don't expressly say it. They do try to make him seem badass because he like hears the spaceship engine and goes like, "Well, that needs more oil" or something like that, you know. But
Yeah.
but Michael Bay is quoted famously to have told him to shut the fuck up in response to that. So I'm just now wondering, would it be easier to have Azaka learn some metalworking than for you to learn the one level of tailoring?
No, probably not.
I
I think
just
I
I
can do
just know
one
how
level of
long I just
tailoring.
know how long it took, so I was just laughing. Maybe with a video it would be
If
easier,
you
but
if you
I don't.
read the book, it's not that long, especially now that I've got the tailoring kit of like 10 thread and enough scraps to, you know.
right.
Yeah. Well, I if you could put aside stuff you don't mind me fucking with at some point, I could do that. Otherwise, I could just start gathering my own stuff. I mean, I'll gather my own clothing, but if you could put aside whatever tailoring kit makes it easy, or just tell me where you've got it.
Right. I'm going to take this moment while he's saying that to say goodnight to the stream. We actually did go the 3.5 hours, just about. So you got a full stream. So enjoy that. Enjoy everything. Have a good Merry Christmas. Um, the next stream will be Monday for Dark Tide. So see you all then. Goodbye.